Hi guys, welcome to my videos. So guys, in this video we are going to walk through how to apply how to apply for Canadian permanent residence under Rural and Northern Immigration Pilot Program. Before I proceed further, if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please go and subscribe right now. And also I would like to clarify, neither I am an immigration consultant nor I am a government body. So if you take anything out of this video, do it at your own risk. Alright guys, so let's proceed. So guys, in front of you, I have opened this IRCC site. This particular location is called Permanent Residence Portal. You need to log in first, and when you log in, you get the option to create a new application. So I select this one. Okay. Now that comes under economic. So I select economic and rural and northern immigration program. Okay. I select this one. You can provide a name, although you may not need to. Okay. So this is the principal applicant information. So I won't go into the criteria for this video, but just the process how to apply. Okay. Of course, you need community recommendation in order to do this. And this is just sample information. And when you fill up, you have to do as per your own case. And I'll be skipping some mandatory. I will be skipping some non-mandatory fields, but you provide information if it is required. I mean, as per your case and proper information. Don't skip anything. That's my recommendation. Rest is up to you. Residential address same. I select yes. You want to add a dependent? So let's say John is not married, so he's not adding a dependent. But yes, if you are married or dependent, definitely provide that information. Eligibility criteria, application guide, document checklist, all have been populated over here. So what are the things that have been populated? Generic application form, IMM 5406, IMM 5669, 5562 supplementary information. Now, these are the digital forms. You can fill them online. You don't have to download, upload. But some forms, like these forms, you have to do. Okay. Recommendation from development organization. Okay. This will be provided by them. This is checklist. This is offer of employment to foreign nationals. Rural Northern Immigration Pilot. Okay. 5911 Schedule 1 form. Okay. Now, additional applicant form and additional documents to these two sections will come to know when we go through the checklist. For now, we'll just stick to the digital forms and checklist first, so that we come to know that what are the things we need. And if you see the documents required, travel passport, proof of language, photos, birth certificate, education. Okay. Other supporting documents, like if I search, I don't have to search, but yeah, letter of explanation, I always recommend to add. We'll see that. I'm just walking through a bit. Okay. All right. So let's go through these one by one, and so that we know what exactly needs to be done. So first, I come. Okay. Application preference, interview. In which language you wanna do interview? I select English. Interpreters requested. I select no, but so this varies as per the case. But if you apply under this program, you are supposed to meet minimum language benchmark. You can always read the criteria. So definitely, like, it is expected that you know, especially when you are a foreign worker and you have not studied here in Canada. Okay. Where do you plan to live in Ontario? So let's say you plan to live in Ontario, in Canada, sorry. Uh, not all the cities, not all the communities have participated in this program. So I'm just picking up one of those which has actually participated. It was Sudbury, if I'm not wrong. Sudbury, yeah. Personal details, some of details are already picked. Have you used any other name, nickname, madam name? I select no. UCI. You have a unique client identifier. Well, if this is the first time you are applying to IRCC, you don't have a UCI. But if you have ever applied before, you do have a UCI. So, and it's gonna stay the same for your application regardless of with whom it has been like regardless of which kind of application you have applied. So if you have put it, if you don't have it, don't put it. They're gonna find anyway, and if not, they're gonna create one for you when you apply for the first time. And you need to do as per your case. Height in centimeter, make sure you know the units. Birth, place of birth. You can check your passport for this. This will be very good to do that. Let's say he's from India, so I select India. Citizenship, let's say he's an Indian citizen. Oh, India does not have dual citizenship, so this will not be applicable. Let's say he lives in India. Status, let's say he is a citizen in India. Previous country during past 5 years, has he lived in any country other than the country of citizenship, India, or your current country of residence, India? So more than 6 months. So in this case, I'm selecting no, but if you have lived in other country for more than 6 months, definitely provide that information. Current marital status, I select single. Have you previously been married or in a common association? I select no. Contact information, this is picked up. Phone number. So because he lives in India, I select he has an Indian phone number. India country code is 91. This is sample, guys. You need to do as per your case. Email, do you want to get contacted on the email that you have used for this account? I select yes. If you select no, it will ask you to update that information. Passport, do you have a valid passport? I select yes. Check your passport and be very careful with the you enter these details. This is just sample. Don't do any mistake here in passport details. It's a very sensitive information. This is just sample, guys. So this varies based on your nationality. When I had filled my generic application form for Canada years ago, many years ago, I had selected, I had put in the information of my PAN card. It was happily accepted, and later on in my letter of explanation, I had explained the same, and I encountered absolutely no issue. So it's up to you how you want to do, but for the purpose of this video, I select no. And if I'm not wrong, in India now you have Aadhaar card and other documents too. Education highest, let's say he has done graduation, so bachelor's degree I would put. Number of years, let's say in India he has followed a typical pattern 10 plus 2 plus 3, so 15 years. Occupation, so I'm just putting sample, like there are occupational related criteria for this program, rural and northern immigration, but I'm just for the sample I'm putting plumber. I'm not sure if plumber qualifies under that, but just for sample. Okay. Native language. He comes from India. So just for sample, I put Hindi. Okay. Are you able to communicate in English or French? I select English. Have it triggers form a designated testing authority? Yes, because he needs to RAM dependent. So we are done with the first one. Now it's time to do the second one. 5 4. Now you need to provide information about parents, children, spouse, sibling, and enter all names in English and your native language. You'll have questions how to do that. And if a section does not apply, write not applicable. Let's go on. Okay. Now I cannot put native, like let's for in our example, John native language is Hindi. I cannot put Hindi here because this is disabled. But let me fill other fields. Country, matter status. I select single, email, something, something. Provide address below. So I'm just doing this, but you provide proper address. Okay, 80 characters. Relationship, spouse, common law partner. I just select not applicable because he's single. Mother. Okay, let's say his mother's name is Nancy Smith. Date of birth. Let's say her mother was born. His mother was born in 1975. Intent and in India. Status married. Email. I'm just going sample, guys. You don't have to do this. Haha. Father, let's say his father name is Peter Smith. Date of birth, sample, guys. And before you submit or proceed, do twice verification twice. Okay, twice. I won't say one time. Make sure everything is correct at least 2 times before you do. Okay. Now, we entered his mother name and father name. But now, if you remember in the previous screen, we read that it should be written in the native language also. How are you gonna do? This is the answer. Go to Google, English to, oh, sorry. I'll put this. Here you go. Up once again, guys. Yeah. Okay. Similarly, I can go for Peter Smith. And say Smith gone. So in this way, you can enter name in native language too. 7 country. Let's say it doesn't have have any child. So I'll just put not applicable. Now siblings, you need to provide half and step siblings too. Okay, not full, not just full. So I assume he's the only child. So I select not applicable. But if you have, definitely provide that information. And if you're more than one, click on add another and you can share that info. Okay, this is done. To application 5669 schedule a background declaration. Background declaration. So we need information about your personal background and history, details about your education, membership, government portion, criminal history, military service, address. Okay, at John Smith. See, now they're asking details of John in native language. So I'll just put this one. Oh. Date of birth, personal details of your father, Smith, Peter. Again, you can copy the names and put over here because for this form also it was written that here. Okay, enter all names in English and in your native language. So this also you can do. Perfect. Where are we? Peter, again, you can go here and do. I don't have to show it. This is a sample video, so you know what you just get Peter and in Hindi and do it here and as per your native language. I'm skipping this and proceeding further, but you definitely do. Date of birth 1975. What did we do? I don't know, but just sample. 19 it was. Okay. Date of birth, let's say alive, town and city of birth, New Delhi, country or territory of birth. I select India. Personal details of your mother. I select Smith. And see again name. You know what you got to do. Change the, I mean, add the in your native language too that I have shown you above. So same thing you do here also. Date of birth. Date of the death if applicable. I select not. Town and city of birth. New Delhi, India. 7 continue. Okay, now it's about the criminality and other things. Have you or any of your family member listed in this application ever been convicted? I select no. I'm doing no. This is about everything, about part of something, including refused admission, order to leave any country, So read everything very carefully and then answer, because don't do any misrepresentation. You can be penalized heavily for that. And if you answer yes to any of those questions, provide the details here. Now comes your education. So let's say for in India, 5, that's high, 10 plus 2, so 7, university, college 3 is what he has studied. Now provide the education of secondary and post secondary. So in John case, secondary and university, and you can always add another. So I'll start with college details and then his secondary details here. The sample videos leaving it, but you know, like what are the things you need, and it's year and month. Now you don't have to remember the exact date. Institution name, who forgets their school names? I never. So do that and click on save and can samples. I'm exceeding. Person, provide details, personal history for past 10 years or since your 18th birthday, whichever is if it was less than 10 years ago. Okay, fine. So for John, we know we have put date of birth as 2000. So he'll turn 18 when? In 2018. Okay. So he'll start with 2018. Under activity, write your occupation or job title if you're working. Okay. So let's say he was working as a plumber. So I'll put plumber. And in India, typically in 5 years, you go to So 10 years, 10 plus 2, 17, 30, 20 years. So let's say from 2020 beginning, he is working until today, plumber. He's working in New Delhi, India, status in country, citizen, name of company where he works, Delhi plumbing guys. Sample, add another because he has to do for 18 years. So he has to do from 20, like we have provided 2020 onwards. So what was he doing in 2018? 01 unit, you can provide that study details or whatever is applicable. I don't have to walk you through everything, but associated. So they have asked if you're associated with social, youth, student, trade union, professional association. If something does not apply to you, write none. Okay, first input field. I cannot write none here, but I can write none here. I'm doing none. Government position, same thing. Civil servant, judge, police officer, employee. This guy has not done anything, so I'm putting none. Next is about military. Again, he has not done anything. So I put none. Yes. Again, past 10 years or since your 18th birthday. I'm just putting yes. Sample guys. Okay, to the application. 5562, not mandatory, but why to skip it? Let's go for it. Again, it has that language criteria. I mean, write in native language and section does not apply, write not applicable. Family name, principal applicant. So Smith, John, and you can copy this. Be very careful before you submit. Any changes that you have to do, you can do. Let's say he did not travel. In past 10 years, have you list all trips you have taken outside your country of origin, past 10, including tourism, business, training. I select did not travel. Now let's go to, yeah, let's do next. Then more than one trip, that also you can do. If a section does not apply, write not applicable. So I select did not travel. I'll also include not applicable, just to make it clear. Applicable. I'll just say not applicable. Okay. Now we are here. Now we have to do 5911, 5984. 5987 and 0112. So we'll start with 5987 because this checklist will be important to understand what are the things we need as per our sample case. 5987. Okay. You can read this, understand. General application form. Okay. This one I'd select. 5669 we did already. Offer of an employment to a foreign national 5984. Do we have here? Yeah, it's here. So that will be provided. Job criteria, NOC requirements. Schedule 1 5911. 5911 is here. 0112. Submit your approved recommendation from designated economic organization that you receive from economic development organization or a participating community. Yeah, community recommendation. Okay. That you can supplementary travel. See, it's good that we did it, right? And it needs to be completed online. Additional family information. This we did it. Use of representative if apply. Let's say we don't have a representative, we don't need to check that. Passport, language requirements. Yeah, that is why remember in um, uh, generic application form, I had selected yes for language exam, proof of education. Proof of previous relevant work experience. Okay, proof of education, proof of previous relevant work experience, letter of employment, pay stub, etc. Now, proof of settlement funds. Okay, ID and civil documents. Okay. Now, some of these may fall under that police certificate clearance, photo, fee payment. The fee payment. So for fee, we have a different slot. Okay. Now, proof of education, birth, photo, police document we don't have, right? So in additional, do we have police clearance cert? Yeah, there we'll add. Okay. We have children information not applicable. We have proof of funds. Do we have proof of funds? Proof funds. See, we have here. So we can do. They have given all the information. Work experience. Do we have work experience document here? Uh, no. Let's say we have proof of previous relevant work experience. Perfect. So that's why I said initially go through the checklist because you know what exactly needs to be uploaded. Some of them have help links also where you can read and find out what exactly you got to do. And even in the checklist, you get a lot of such valuable information about what to include and what not to. Okay, so now we know you can save and upload in the slot. Okay, so this we have gone through. And when you upload supporting document, labeling guidelines have also been given. Size, format. Make sure you match these. Okay, this is gone. This will you'll be provided by the community that provides you recommendation. So I don't need to walk through this. These two, the last one. And once you fill all the mandatory slots and upload all the mandatory documents, including consent here and declaration. Let me show it does. You digitally sign the application. Okay. You can read everything. Of course, application. So once you have all that, and then you pay the fee, upload the receipt. I have shown you that in different video. You can do that. And then the submit button will be enabled. All right. Now let's cover the last two remaining for our case. 5984. Okay, offer of employment to foreign national, rural and northern immigration pilot. So you have offer and employment. Okay, so you have got from there. So this section will be completed by the business. You don't need to worry about that. Primary contact information, details of job. They will provide it to you. They have to. benefits, employer. This will also be filtered by the employer. Okay. Declaration of employer, declaration of employee. So it's combination of both of you. Okay. So this will be provided. Fine. Last 591, schedule one. It happens. No worries. I'll fix it. I'll open this in Adobe. Just give me a few minutes. Okay. So this is the form. Family name, given name, passport number. Do it as per your own case, guys. And again, neither I'm an immigration consultant nor I'm a government body. So take it out of this video. Do it at your own risk. Okay. Date of birth. Let me type. That will be easier. Country or territory of birth as shown in passport. Sure. Email address. Marital status. I select single. Number of accompanying family members. I select 0 based on your case, right? Street number, address, city, New Delhi, state, Delhi. As per your situation, guys, don't go by what I'm doing. India postal code, sample I'm putting. Offer of employment, of course, you need to provide that copy in the document. Employer company name, mailing address, business information, job duties, NOC code, NAICS code, as per your case. Whatever is applicable in your case. Did you meet the employer prior to being offered? In person, remotely? Language, test taken. So the IELTS, if you have taken, provide the IELTS information or any other acceptable test that you have taken. Work experience, you need to provide the details over here. Education, because there is some education and work experience criteria too under this program. So whatever you enter, make sure it meets. Definitely, if you have reached this uh, page, definitely I assume you have made that, because without that, how will you get community recommendation? Settlement funds, declarations, sign date, educations, where you have studied, country, postal code. Similarly, work experience, job title, main duty, employment reference, they have asked, email address, phone number. Wow. Employer name. And if you have more than one experience, you can always add. You want to remove, you can remove. And then you can save it and upload. That's good. Okay, fine. So you got the idea, guys. So let me go back to the application. Now we have covered everything. I hope you're going to like this video. And once every slot is finished, you can submit the application. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to the channel. Thank you.